collaborate. I would like to welcome my brother and his delegation once again and wish him the best of luck in his new tenure. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. I want to first reiterate again, because people of Turkey would be watching this. I want to say that my grandfather's generation was what they did when Turkey was fighting its war of independence. The support, the funds raised then in India to support the Turkish gallant fighting for its freedom. It was passed down from generations, from my grandfather to my father to us, and I still know the pride they felt that Turkey was able to fight for its independence in the 20s. So the affiliation, the love, the connection between Turkey and Pakistan has always been there. And I want to stress that we want to take this relationship to a much higher level, a level that so far has not been reached. That's why I brought my economic team here, my finance minister, commerce, overseas, foreign minister, and planning minister. The reason why
yatırımcıları ve Pakistan'a halihazırda yatırım yapmış olan insanlar.
All the different investors, already people who've invested in Pakistan, prospective investors, potential investors, and we wanted to strengthen our bond with Turkey. Trade ties, not only just trade ties, but also in foreign relation, in our various attitude to terrorism. The notes we exchanged about the mutual problems we face of security threats to our countries. So we wanted to enhance ties in every sphere. So I'm very happy, my long meeting with the President, that I go back knowing that Pakistan and Turkey will from now onwards move much closer. The areas where we discussed, as Mr. President, you mentioned, the most important area for us is your experience in housing. We have a very ambitious plan to lift our economy by building 5 million houses in the next 5 years. And we already know that you have construction companies here who have great experience in this. We know that in the last 6-7 years, you have built over 2 million houses in Turkey. So we inshallah will learn from your experience, because this is the first time in Pakistan such an ambitious plan has been undertaken. Apart from that, your health, the health reforms you've taken, I've been astounded by the coverage, by the insurance coverage of your underprivileged population who all have access to quality health care, which is probably one of the most important aspects of a civilized society. So we have pledged in Pakistan that we want to create Pakistan on the model of the Medina Riyasat, the first Riyasat built by a Prophet, peace be upon him, which was a state built on compassion, on justice. It was a state which probably was the first welfare state in the history of mankind. So this is the basis we want to build, what we say, the Naya Pakistan, the new Pakistan. And I was very interested to know that you're already on that way. You have already had health care covering most of your population, and especially in the last 15 years. And also you have legal aid here for people who can't have access to justice. Same thing which we are going to strive and do in Pakistan. And then your education reforms, they were very interesting. because we have three parallel systems of education in Pakistan, and what we want is to have one a core syllabus which unites our nation. So I had very interesting talks with you about, inshallah, how we're going to improve our education system. But above all, we want to have enhance a relationship, closer relationship with Turkey. And the issue about Afghanistan, people of Afghanistan have been suffering for almost over 3 decades. It's time that the international community, anyone who can help in bringing peace there. Pakistan has already been helping a dialogue between the Taliban and the Americans, but it needs a much stronger effort from all the stakeholders, neighbors, and I look forward to the summit meeting, inshallah, later in Istanbul, where we hope that Afghanistan, Pakistan, and Turkey will be able to help in this peace process. As I said, a much badly needed peace. We have in Pakistan, what we talked about, our problems with our neighbor India. We are trying to have a dialogue, trying to move towards a friendly relationship with India. We've had a standoff with India, where India refuses to talk to Pakistan under the pretext that until Pakistan stops terrorism, India will not talk to us. It's a bizarre situation where we feel that how can you move forward if there's no dialogue? But the basic problem with Pakistan and India is about Kashmir. And the problem with Kashmir is that there is now an indigenous movement which is sick of the 3 decades of trying to stop the popular, the democratic, human right aspirations of the people of Kashmir. And the more force is used, the more it alienates the population of Kashmir. And unfortunately, this is Pakistan obviously would, and of course, trying to defeat ISIS. I can assure you that Pakistan is vastly reduced in Pakistan, and we hope that can eliminate terrorism. And I look forward to when you are going to come to Pakistan.
Evet, ben de değerli kardeşime çok teşekkür ediyorum.
I would like to thank my brother
Gerçekten bugünkü
today, whether it be the bilateral or interdelegation meetings, strategic council meetings, or the Afghanistan, Pakistan, Turkey trilateral Istanbul summit, and the steps that we're going to take within this framework are very important to me. And the meeting today, we're not going to be able to take questions since there were members of the Pakistan media. I thank every one of you. Have a great day.